Hello? Hello, please. Are we live? I believe we are. Okay, let me get started here. So what I'm planning to do today is, well, let me recap. Let me recap here. Morning, Owen. Welcome in. So let me recap where I've been at here. So I kind of rounded off the tree chopping implementation. It is working. We're handling misses and stuff like that, it seems. There's still a lot of issues with like the nav mesh and navigation stuff and movement systems, which I should probably... God, I maybe should probably do that today. That's not what I was planning on doing. We take a look at the movement systems today. God, I don't want to do that though. That sounds yucky. What I wanted to do today was implement trunk, like felled trunk, tree trunk chopping, like log chopping. That's what I wanted to do, so that the logs don't like just stick around forever, basically. Like, what I'm thinking is, you know, you fell the tree falls, you can clear the stump and get some wood, and then you can chop you don't get wood from the tree until you chop the log that has felled. But I'm also thinking that just puts logs into your inventory that you then have to further process. And what I'm thinking for that is like, for NPC behavior, like they're gonna try and there's gonna be a log that's felled, and then based on the size of it, the length of it, I think there's going to be like if it's greater than a certain length, then you have to keep chopping it. Is what I'm thinking. Crispy Penguin, welcome in. How's the game dev going? Just getting started today. Just getting started. I'm thinking I want to do some more tree chopping stuff here. I'm thinking I want to do some more tree chopping stuff. Let's chop all the trees. Okay. All of them. I mean, once we've chopped the trees, we don't need a system for it anymore. We can get rid of it. But yeah, so this is going to involve, like, I need after the tree is felled and there's a log on the ground, I need... God, this is actually going to be kind of hard, because I need to know when it has stopped falling. Right, because I don't want them to try and chop the tree while it's fucking falling. I could just wait for it to go to sleep. I can wait for the physics to go to sleep. That would be an event. Is sleep. I could wait for that. And then have them go chop the tree a bit more, a bit further. And then they get the logs in their inventory. Is that what I want? It's gonna be kind of fucking hard, man. Let me look here. It might be a fun micro optimization to chop it while it's still flying. I mean, I just don't think I can. There's just not a good way to implement that reliably for the NPCs, because it's literally moving. It's a moving target. I'll need some sort of interact location. I thought the player would be doing the chopping. I mean, they can chop as well. But trees, I do want them to deal damage when they hit something. I still don't know how I'm going to do that. I said I was going to evaluate the Eden plugin for physics, and that's what I was doing over the weekend when I wasn't streaming, and I don't know if I was doing something wrong, but it was much less performant than Unreal Engine Chaos Physics. So that was surprising and a little disappointing. I may spend some more time looking into that, but I'm going to move forward for now. I guess basically I'll just do like an overlap check for NPCs, because the NPCs don't have collision on them, so I need to do like a manual math. I guess it'd be a capsule to capsule overlap. Yeah, similar to Valheim. Yeah, that's the inspiration there. Okay. So I think the first thing I need to do here, we need to go into the chop trees task processor and update our targets here. We need to chop trees task. So we can get closest dynamic mesh tree. We are fetching world static. I think we also need to fetch world dynamic as well now. We have tree dynamic mesh actor, and then we also need, this needs to return a generic actor now. It'll be two different kinds. Yeah, that's good. And we don't need it to be a specific actor, I don't think. Trunk, line, mesh actor. We don't have either of them. Continue. Let's do this here. Whoop, whoop. Do that, and then there we go. We just have one variable for it. If we don't have that, oh, because we're casting. Yeah. By cat, yeah, I can just yeah. That works. I don't actually need to know. I don't actually need the information, I don't think, what class it is, other than to check to make sure it's the right one. If we don't have an entity or it's blacklisted, which is essentially what that would do, that's fine. And then I need to check and make sure that if I need to like check if it's simulating physics. I guess I need to grab, is it on the dynamic mesh component? Yeah. Okay. Now, let me make sure that that is the root component. I think so. Here, let me just chop one and I'll see what it looks like. What are you? Good sir? Yeah, that looks root. That looks like the root component. Okay. I'll check that. And then do I actually turn off the physics? Yeah, I do. Is simulating physics. Cool. So skip it if it's simulating physics. Okay. So now what's going to happen when we chop these guys here? Now that we have that, we're going to get the location of it, which I don't even know what location would that return. Like what would be the relative location there? Because now I think I need to update my interaction processor to grab a new, better location than the default kind of instanced static mesh interaction location. Let me look at interaction processor. It is open. Just pin that. Yeah, this is what we should do, basically. I think this would help with the having issues as well. So we should just do that. We need to check the bounds, basically. The bounds of the thing. And the issue here also is that, ooh, I would love to use the ECS bounds, but don't know. I don't have, so for some of the trees, they get multiple capsules generated for them. Right now my collision bounds are only singular, which I would love to keep it singular because that makes things simple and efficient. Let me fell a tree real quick and take a peek here. Yeah. Oh, this one's 3. So yeah, that's what we're working with there. God, I would like to shrink that a lot. That is very thick. There's a thick boy. Okay, so what I would want, like I would want to generate like a point, it's like right here, right? For them to chop at. I also need these to be interactable as well. That's another thing for the player. Okay, so you need a public eye interaction interface. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I think that's all I want. I don't even, do I need display name? Yeah, I think I do. One moment. let's do a quick recap here. Oh, I need to check the... Yeah, I might need a reference to the source tree ISMC in there. And then do I override is interactable, get interaction text? Yeah. Yeah, I think I do want that reference. I'm gonna take one of these. Let's put it in here too. Mm-hmm. Hello, welcome in. Is it a multiplayer game? Did I answer that? It will be. It's not at the moment. So we have that reference wired up. Wait, so do we not override the display name here? No, it's already there. Okay. Okay. Get entity, Ooh, that's a good point. Yeah, we need to create a new entity for this, don't we? Yeah, we need to do all this as well. Give me entity as well, or give me death. Give me entity or give me death. That's how it went, right? That's pioneers would say that or something. I don't know. Death it is. Yes. No entities for me. I will take death today. We use U objects here. Ew, gross. Yucky. Yucky, yucky U objects. Did I do that right? Where's your fucking deal here? Oh, I need the interface, right? Also make that. Give me the visual logger interface. Okay, so that's all in there. Yeah, so we're gonna need to do a little bit of setup here. We need to create a new entity, I think. This is a new entity situation. Let's give it a name, debug name. Alt2 string. Let's Visual logger good? I used it just a bit. It's pretty imperative for me. You know, when I have a massive amount of entities and a lot going on, you can't really read the log output very well because there's just way too much going on. Even if you have log categories and everything. So the vlogger helps you to just read it for, like, you can step back and forward in time and you can see where the entity was in the world, and you can like log little debug shapes and stuff. So it's nice to have the historical, okay, what happened this frame, what happened the next frame. And for my ECS processors, you know, they run, it's different parts of the frame. So it's, without the vlogger, it would be very difficult to work in the ECS. Adder, welcome. How goes it? Let me put a little comment here. Falling or moving. Trees that have not been felled are not simulating physics. Are you using GFPs? No, I'm all natty. Okay, well, I don't, what is a GFP? I don't know what that means. Okay, so we have created a new entity. I think I need to run the tree setup. Did I put that in tree utils? I hope I did. Set up tree. Yeah, I need to like set up. I need to do both of these, I think, right here. Game feature plugin. I've not heard of it, so no. Where do I call this from? Interesting. Yeah, I think I need to change the signature here a bit. Yeah, this bounding box is going to be... I wonder if I should just let the collision have... Yeah, I wonder if I should do different. I wonder if I should do a different cylinder. And just use it for, like, approximating the interact location. I think that makes sense. Well, what would the player interaction trace use? It's an entity with a location. Oh god, it's gonna be in the chunk processor. Well, no, it doesn't have a faction. Never mind. No, trees don't show up in the chunk processor. That's good. That's probably good. Problem is it's moving every frame as well, potentially, so I gotta update the yeah, these things tick. I wonder if I should probably turn off tick. Also, you need to move. Yeah, there's some optimization I need to do here for sure. Okay, so let me look at this function. How do I make this reusable? I don't know, should I even try to reuse this? I mean, yeah, I need to do all this same stuff. What is scale data used for? For the tree health. Wait, is it fucking used? It's not fucking used. Never mind. Okay, get rid of the scale data. I'll keep this. Oh no, never mind. It's used here. F vector, do that instead. Okay. I don't use rotation data, and I don't think I care. Okay, so let's change this to F transform. And then I guess I just need the ISMC that it came from, which I think I have in all scenarios, so that seems fine to me. Oh, I need it to be the environment item. Environment object ISMC. Good, good, good. Looking good. Just do the refactor, please and thank you. And just inline this. I don't need to make a variable. Okay. Set up tree minimal entity data. So instance entity data get transform. And then we need the ISMC that it came from. So instance entity data. Dot ISMC. We'll need to cast this. Do we? It is an entity. ISMC. No. Environment object. Turning cog. Wow, been a while. How have you been? I started a new 2dev project with my fiance. Pretty stoked. How do you have time for that? Teach me. Tell me your secrets. That sounds fun, though. What role will your fiance be playing? Yes, let the project pile grow. Soon you will be as powerful as me. It's easy, you just... That is good. That is good info. Okay, so we have the minimal entity data there. Cool, 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 cool. So let's do that here now. Can you figure it out on your own? Do we have the transform here? Let's just get transform. I guess it maybe is... Okay, yeah, we just copy pasta. What is the difference between get transform and get actor transform? Why are there two? God damn it, why are there fucking two? Why are there two? You know what? Fine. Give me Unreal Engine 6. I'm tired of this shit. Did you guys see that announcement, by the way? I'm neck deep in MS2, but it's time to get side stuff moving. It's time. Not sure I'm going to make time, but she's taking on all the art, anim, FX, etc. I'm handling game programming, design, tech art, systems. Interesting. UE6 will give you 2 more methods. No.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad.
I believe they're pushing UE6 already. Yeah, I'm surprised too. And kind of scared, honestly. I'm gonna use Get Transform since that's what I was already using. Okay, so we've set up that data. I guess this is consistent with the rest of it, so the cylinder bounds. And then I do need to set up the tree ability data. So you kind of have to fucking chop this 3 times fully, which I'm okay with. Well, at least they figured out all of the new UE5 features before they announced UE6. Have they? Have they? What is it? What does figured out all of the UE5 features mean? What game is MS2? Mortal Shell 2. Adder is he does the lighting. And probably a lot of other stuff as well. They definitely have not figured them out. Okay. Making sure I understood correctly. My hot take on UE6 is they want to show off scalability. This is why they're pushing a simple game with broad surfaces so they can show off substrate or their toon shaders. By that you mean like Rocket League. Mortal Shell 2 gonna be cool. It is. It's fucking badass, to be honest with you. Cool is an understatement for how it looks. Hot Wheels football. I like, yeah. Ooh. Da-da-doo. Oh, man. Yeah, I mean... Added substrate to UE5.2 or whatever, makes it a UE6 showcase feature. Basically how they handled Lumen. Lumen was in 4.2.5 on the back end. Yeah, and from what I was saying, people didn't think that, or from what I was seeing, people were saying that they didn't think Lumen was like even ready, you know? So yeah, I hope this is just like, you know, it's like, I hope it's kind of like how Bethesda announced Elder Scrolls 6. Was it 6? Or like whatever the number is for the new one. Where it's like a, hey, we're working on this right now. You know what I mean? And not like, this is coming soon. This is releasing next year. Like, if that releases in under 2 years, I am concerned for UE5, and I am concerned for my own game. How long was the lifetime? What was the development lifetime of UE4? Okay, we'll have to do this manually. UE4 release date. Unreal Engine 4. Okay, Wikipedia. In 05, Epic revealed that UE4 had been in development for 2 years. In 2008, Tim Sweeney stated he was basically the only person working on the engine. Released. First game released using UE4 was Daylight. Do I know this game? Can I see pictures? What a bad name for a video game. It'd be hard to it's hard to search. I don't know this game. Yeah, Dead by Daylight kind of fucking took over that namespace. 2014 to 2021. 2021 was the last patch. Okay, that is the info I was looking for. Thank you. So that is 7 years. And then when did UE5 start? Not 7 years ago. And so that was in development for fucking 10 years almost. Early access in 2021. So it's been out for it has been out for 5 years. Okay. Why does it feel like it's been not 5 years? They are not putting out patches as fast as they did for UE4. UE4 had 27 fucking patches. Yeah, fuck. Maybe they are releasing it in 2 years. Jesus fucking Christ. Well, shit, guys. Yeah, that's concerning. What's the final patch then? Because they put out what, maybe like 2 a year? Maybe 1.5 a year? At least we're getting non-landscape landscape finally. Yeah, we'll see how half-baked that is when it releases and how arbitrarily complicated it is. 5.8 was rumored to be the final major version. Are you fucking serious? Oh no, I'm concerned, man. I'm concerned. Like, yeah, I mean, they have to go to 5.0. Right? There's no, like, for 5.8 to be the last patch, like, they'd have to release UE6 next year. And, like, you know, UE6 is going to be riddled with bugs, right? At first. I mean, 5.0 was not great from what I read. Odd, welcome. We're talking about UE6. Talking about UE6. And I'm concerned. I only have to stay up all night to catch a draw. You been awake all night? Oh my god. The fucking degen. The degenerate. Awake all night. God, he's got that second wind energy too. He's got the finger guns going and everything. Oh, you're gonna pass out here in a fucking hour. My soothing voice will do so. The degen hours have been calling me into the shadows, beckoning with their soothsaying. Now I finally understand why Crimson stuck to 4.27, because it takes fucking ages for all the features to be shipping ready. Wait, he doesn't use UE5? Or you're just saying he's stuck there for longer? The state tree? Oh no. So what I'm most concerned about is the fracturing of the developer ecosystem. The fragmenting. Because, like, there was this weird when... Because I remember 5.0 and 5.1. And searching for answers, like, there were a lot of UE4 answers, there were UE5 answers. It's kind of awkward. And so if UE6 is coming out in a fucking year, You know, it's going to be hard to find answers. But, you know, I'm also kind of at a point in my project where I don't really need answers from community resources and stuff so much anymore. And I'm kind of doing a lot of things my own way anyway. So maybe it won't be so bad. He's finally on 5. Okay, for his new game. His old game is on UE4. Okay. I don't want to be forced to use Verse and make my game a Fortnite island. Someone said that. I don't want to use Verse or Fortnite as my base either. Is that what UE6 is going to be? Is it all but confirmed? Yeah, and Adder, if you're looking for any extra work, I'm sure Odd and I could put you to work as well. In case you're running low. Speculating, but they keep making some weird choices. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I've heard that too. That, like, they're gonna Fortniteify things. Yeah, and it's like, you know, us with the hobby projects are going to have to make a decision as to whether we try to move to UE6 or not. Okay, listen, Tim Sweeney, if you're listening, Tim Sweeney, if you make live coding run in under 5 seconds, and if you make the engine boot up in less than 30, I will switch to UE6 instantly. How about that? That's the deal. Trade offer. Trade offer. What is Horde? Horde's like the thing where you use other computers to run your builds, to help build things. And .us at not binary. What does that mean, Odd? Let me fix interaction text here. I don't think I want to call the parent here. Oh, human. Oh, okay. So the underlying format of the blueprints would be human readable. I see. Now they're going to take even longer to load. Yeah, I'm going to hook up my Samsung smart fridge to the Unreal Engine Horde system. I don't have a smart fridge. It's a joke. Actually, I do want to call the parent. Why did I think I didn't want to call the parent? Yeah, do I need to do anything special for that? I don't know. I guess we'll just fucking see, huh? One thing I do want. Let me... Where would this be at? Reutils? Wait, where do I do the ability? Tool utils. Ah, yes, of course, of course. And then that just checks if it's a stump somewhere, right? It might be in here. Okay. Is a stump. Free stump tag. Do I need to use the stump tag? We still need to do the same like downward swing anim, which is basically what this is doing. Is a log. Let's say tree log. Make that a bit more. Is tree log. Actually, let me do this. Proxy actor, entity, utils. What was that? Yeah. Yes. Trunk. Oh, we should call it a trunk. Yeah. Is tree trunk. Not log. Yeah, we should do that. Is tree trunk. Okay, so we're gonna do that. What else do I need to do here? I'll go ahead and rebuild while I think. Hello, Adder. I see you've consumed 14 ice cream sandwiches in the last 4.5 days. Dude, did you buy those ice cream sandwiches from Costco? Is that why you're saying that? Because I got some Dubai chocolate ice cream sandwiches in my freezer right now. Full volume, bright screen, 3 a.m. Look at you just got like fucking, you know, blood red eyes, bags from fucking working all night in front of a screen. It's funny. It shows you a picture of yourself standing in front of the fridge on the screen. And it's like a terrible angle. Day 3 on that t-shirt, yeah, it's like all sweaty and shit. What are you doing here? What is this? It's like not imported or something. What am I doing? Just all over the place. Let me. But the oh, okay. Never mind. I was like, why didn't you open the file? I was looking on the wrong side. Okay, is that, do you just need to be imported, I think? No. You didn't want that. Okay. What are you saying? Attempting to cast between incomplete types. So yeah, that would be importing things. Do I also need to import the entity ISMC? I'm upset Ryder didn't call that out for me. Okay, yeah, now that works. Okay, that's built. Cool. Okay, what else do we need to do to chop these logs? Oh yeah, I needed to work on the location stuff here. Yeah, that would be important. Okay. So right now the interaction processor kind of does like a generic, approach the targets, just check the bounds very naively and just kind of get within range. And by bounds, it's just a radius right now. An acceptance radius. I need to use the actual bounds that I have and then check distance to that rather than just radius to the location, because that's not as accurate. And there's been a bunch of other interaction type stuff where it's like they probably could have reached it. It'd be like some mushrooms on the ceiling. Oh, by the way, let me show you guys my mushrooms I got in. I got these boys right here. Look at these little fucking mushrooms. Aren't these awesome? I asked for 2 mushrooms, and this is what I got. This is the beginnings of a berry bush as well. And I got my different types of foliage. Sometimes I just sit here and look, and I get excited about the future. And it kind of in a way to where it's I start being unproductive because I'm like, oh man, this looks so good. I can't wait till this is a playable game. Yeah, I really like these mushrooms, man. This will be a perfect cave mushroom, I think. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this guy, and then with the power of PCG, I think I'll do some shit like this. Put some on a tree. Something like that. I want that into the tree a little bit more. Yeah, look at that. Pick them off the tree. I think I might need some beehives too. Definitely got to have some beehives. Every survival game needs bees. Bees! Yeah, I think they'll be cute. That'll be real cute. But yeah, I just kind of stare at stuff sometimes. I'm just like, this looks good. This isn't even using an actual material. Like, these don't have the right materials on them. Decagon has some decent beehives. I'm making all the assets myself. Well, I don't make them, but my artist does. We've got a really specific style in here now that I'm liking a lot. We're using like some procedural kind of brush strokes, kind of, So he's coming up with these different kind of patterns. And like the tree patterns. Ignore the splits. We were testing out displacement maps. By the way, who knows anything about displacement maps? Because I use them and it splits the tree like that. Maybe let me find a tree that has actual displacement maps. Yeah, like this is a... I think it's a displacement map tree. Yeah, see, there's a split right there. Like if I turn the displacement magnitude up, displacement along UV edges is a problem. Is it fixable? Because like I'm not going to be able to, like I can't even tell the difference. Like this tree, I can kind of tell, but like it's just not worth it if it's going to fucking do that, you know? If I, like, I can't even, and this is with the magnitude turned up. So you can kind of see if you look close. But yeah, like if I left it down at like the default, which is 4, I couldn't even notice it. But the deformation that happens does look fucking cool. You see what I mean? I'm just looking at stuff. Just looking at stuff. I'm not actually being productive now. Oh my god, it's like splitting the branches too. I'm just now noticing he put a metal tip here. I didn't notice that before. There are ways to fix it in or work around it. Trying to see what we did recently for some assets. Yeah, don't feel free. Don't need to look into it too hard on my behalf. But yeah, it kind of seems like I might not use him. Do you want to ponder my orb with me? You know, come over and ponder my orb together. Solution was to disable world position offset and displacement on the affected assets. Yeah, the solution was to not use it. Yes, of course. Why didn't I think of that? So foolish. Oh. Okay, let's do some stuff here. Get interaction location. So we calculate the interaction location, we check the distance from our current location. And then we have like a little bit of buffer. I just had a mental image of you and I dressed up in wizard's garbs, sitting around like a scryer orb, and we're just going, good, yes, ooh. In like a dark room. Someone comes in, what the fuck are you two doing? Like, we're pondering. Shut the door. So what do I want to do? What do I want to do? Do I just want to do a... Is that what they're calling it now? Is that what the kids are doing it now? What am I saying? What did I just say? Is that what the kids are doing these days? So do I need to adjust the interaction location? Because right now that's just the location of the thing, which is not necessarily... Like for the trees where they're nice and long, you know, thick trees, the location is going to be pretty far from like the ends of it. It's like I do kind of want them to move to the center. I think that's where that would be. I think it would be towards the center. I mean, we'll see. This is logged, so we'll see where it shows up. Wait, where is the pathfinding? Okay, yeah, we use the same location. So yeah, it's the pathfinding target location. Okay, same location there. So maybe we don't need to do that. But I do need like I need like a reusable function. Probably for this. Probably make it templated. Yeah, a little templated function for the two different types of bounds. Need two views. Okay. Process interaction. Let's just call it do interact. Do interaction, cool. That's fine. Maybe I just put the fucking view in there or something. I put the view in there? I'll do interact action. Location. T bounds. And then what else did I need here? Interact data we've already passed. Interact action. Or no, interact data we didn't pass. Maybe we don't need that though. With the distance buffer, maybe we don't need that as much. What do I have that set to? Let's just put that, let's just do float distance buffer. Oh, and I have to write this in line because it's fucking templated. I hate that. Let's just make the... Let's do this. We're gonna go bound. We'll do just location bounds and distance buffer. Just make this as small as possible. And then I think Claude will be good at this. Fill out. Let's call this something different. Say this is within interaction dist. Static, yes. Fill out is within interaction dist such that it checks the distance from location to the bounds, which can be either the... Let me actually hang on. We need the actual data. Yeah. Which can be either the cylinder bounds entity data or capsule or box bounds entity data. See if there's probably like some reusable function for that, right? Dist to bounds or something. And actually, I may need to do a line trace here now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I think I want to do a line trace. I've been thinking about doing this because there may be things on like the other side of the wall. I should maybe even do a line trace before even doing pathfinding to make sure the location is correct. Okay, I don't think you need this much thinking for it. Let me look at, I mean, I guess I'm just doing find path 2 and I'm doing get interaction location, which is just a naive go to the actor location. And then I believe the start and end positions for the pathfinding get projected to the nav mesh. Bounds origin. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. We do need that, yeah. Is this UE6 already? Yep, this is it. Okay, what did you do here? Yeah, I mean the math for this, I don't know what it would actually be. Seems reasonable. Now the cylinder bounds are not going to be axis aligned, I don't think. I think I actually need a transform. Yeah, we need to add the transform in here because it's gonna be rotated. Instead of bounds origin, use a transform as the cylinders might be oriented. Boxes should stay axis aligned though, because those are just for buildings so far. That's even, why did that get simpler? Oh, we're just taking the location. And okay, I mean that seems simple. Yeah. Why are we getting the absolute location? That seems weird. I mean, we'll have to test it out. Okay, so we are just going to do is within interaction distance. Location, and then we need to be is within interaction. What else do I need? Bounce, transform, and bounce. Well, I need like a get interaction transform. As well. Which is interesting. What is the transform going to be? I guess I need to try get entity transform, don't I? What is this? If we have rotation, it sets it. I guess I need to keep the rotation data updated then as well. In the trunk dynamic mesh actor. Okay. And then this will be on the interactable object. So I need to entity utils try get entity transform on the interaction object. Is there not a default argument for that? Okay, do I want the actor location? I don't think I care. Oh, and I can just use actually I don't need to make this templated because I'm not making the view over the interactable. I'm making the view over the entity doing the interaction. So actually, yeah, the whole the whole template thing I was thinking of backwards. We can just do this in a single view. Interactor location. And then const f entity. Okay. Goodbye. Put that thing there. No, not there. Not there. Outside of that. Yes. Change the signature. T-bounds is now nothing. We don't care about that. We will just grab that from the entity within here. So if, get rid of those, I don't care. Actually, if we're here, check false. I want to know about it. If, whoa, I'm fat fingering everything in the goddamn world today. Too many ice cream sandwiches last. I told it not to. Is it fucking reading my goddamn style guide or no? Because I told it not to use const on everything within a function scope. What is the fucking point of these markdown files if you don't? Oh, it doesn't actually fucking do it. Let me check here. Why didn't ask mode? Why didn't you used const within a function scope? Why didn't you read the style guide. I don't want the fix. I want to know why you didn't follow it. Oh, and you know what? We may not have entities for everything. Yeah, let's just pass the interaction object. I read the style guide before implementing, but still defaulted to habitually writing const on local variables, a common C++ practice. I applied automatically despite the explicit instruction not to. It's a mistake on my part. Okay, that's fine. I just want to know how to prevent that from happening in the future. I need to default to doing just like a simple distance check here as well. Who is that? It's Prismatica. Welcome in, guys. Amethyst, welcome. Hello, hello. Welcome in, everyone. Yes, the best red carpet I have is being rolled out for all of you. Double play. Oh, did we get hit on YouTube as well? We did the YouTube redirect. Yeah, Prismatica and their viewers just joined. Though it still says I have 0 concurrent viewers on my YouTube stream. Thank you for the raid, my man. How's it going? How are you handling things being back in the limelight? Burning hatred for Quaternions, says Waternian. You need to get the fuck out of here. That's so wild. Yes, I hate Quaternions, and I'm not afraid. I'm tired of pretending I don't. Actually had a good productive session. That's awesome, man. Congrats. I know you were working on the momentum movement. You were doing the kind of unicycle man on a ball stuff. Yeah, welcome in, everyone. Here's my game. I'm working on a RPG Colony Sim Roguelite combo with procedural destructible terrain. And so it'll be all of those things, I hope. I know, scope creep. I'm aware. I'm aware of the scope creep. Just got an artist and an animator, so I've been getting some assets into the game. Here, this is my test level. Here's some assets. I just got some mushrooms. Look at these mushrooms. Aren't these awesome looking mushrooms? Oh, then there's this little mushroom here too. So I have like a full modular system here. I'm also going to try and run the entire world, which is going to be a massive pain in the ass. But I have like a whole system for, like I use Niagara to render my entities as particles, basically. And then I use vertex animated texture techniques to animate them. So they're all like static meshes and stuff. I will show. And they're all fully modular, nanite as well, which is pretty amazing. How many do we want here? Let's start with 500. They're all going to be the same, but they could be fully modular. There we go. There's 500 entities. A little laggy when they spawn, but... yeah, so those are all static meshes. They're all static meshes. Oh, I have nanite not turned on some things. Oh, and the shader crashed. That's beautiful. Thank you. That's also awesome because I'm in the middle of implementing something, so now I can't rebuild the goddamn game. Using mass? No, I have my own system. I have my own system. Mass was an absolute pain in the ass to work with, and it's not as cache coherent. All the Unreal Engine systems, UObjects, like you cannot achieve cache coherence with that. State tree is not efficient. Gas is not either. I rewrote gas into, I use ENTT as the underlying ECS that I use. So more entities. Well, I will be able to have more because what you saw, like each body part was like a separate static mesh. So I had 500 entities, but it was actually like 500 times 10 because there's about 10 meshes per character. So there's actually 5,000 getting rendered there and animated. But once I figure out how to, I already know how to do this. I just couldn't get it working properly, but I'm going to merge all of these static meshes together at runtime. That way, those 500 that are moving will be 10 times more performant because I'm only rendering a single static mesh. And the beauty of this is nanite, because with nanite the geometry is decoupled from the materials, right? So usually you need to use like an ISMC, an instant static mesh component, to only get one draw call per like type of per mesh, right? You know, if you have two actors and they use the same mesh, it's two draw calls usually. But with nanite, one material is one draw call. And the beauty of that in the modular system is that, you know, all those guys are gonna have different gear. They're not gonna be wearing the same gear. So they're all gonna have separate gear, but they'll get merged into a single mesh, but they will be using the same materials, right? So there's going to be overlap on the materials. So nanite helps tremendously there over the traditional like LODs that I would have to be doing, and instant static meshes where there wouldn't be a whole lot because the meshes would be different as well. I'm going to have different races. There's going to be orcs, humans, you know, not going to be the same meshes. So I wouldn't get very much benefit over the kind of old way of doing things. So that's a little bit about what I do here. Now, I've been working on tree chopping. We're updating the kind of interaction system here. What I was doing before. And I would have shown the procedural terrain as well. But it crashed. The shader crashed. There's fucking too much going on. The nanite, it didn't want to do the nanite visualization, I suppose. That's fine though. If you guys stick around until I get this compiling, I will show the procedural terrain. I don't need to cast that to an actor. Yeah, so I'm trying to change my interaction processor to check not just a naive distance to the target location, but a distance to the target bounds, if there are some. I think actually I may want to... I may want to actually pass the... interact action here. Yeah, let's also pass the interact action into here as well. We'll just do the whole. We can get away without that, right? Yeah, we don't need to type it. Get that interactable transform. Yeah, so if we have an entity interface on that, we're going to use that. Else if, or just else, I'll just do interactable entity. Yeah, equals target entity. Now let me look at get interaction location. Where the hell is that at? It's in a different file, right? Yeah, okay. Put that thing over there. Put that thing back where it came from. The move to location and stuff too, yeah. Yes, of course, of course, of course. Does this interaction system also resolve interactions between agents and interactable, or is it only for player? It is primarily for the NPCs. Yeah. Primarily for NPCs. These are in ECS systems. I'm thinking about like for these here. These move to locations. Yeah, the store item action and pick up item action. So these are like little world items. And I need to think about that. What would their bounds be? Well, I think they wouldn't have bounds, right? So we'd fall through here. Yeah, we need to not do this check because this is a very valid case here. We just need to fall back to the naive distance check, I think. Now, what was my previous implementation here? Yeah, give me that. Give me that. And this is interact with object location. Yeah, this should be interactor location. Fall back to the acceptance radius, which acceptable dist. We need to move that up and reuse that here. Yeah. Is that right? What do you need? I did a pointer there. Yeah, we don't want that. Okay. Okay. Looking good. Looking good, is that right? Acceptable dist. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's see how bad I've fucked this up. All right. Boot me up. Boot me up, baby. You're using nav mesh for navigation. Yes, I'm still using the built-in Unreal Engine nav mesh. That is one of the few Unreal Engine things I still use. How did you resolve the issue of ground collision? A lot of things. A lot here. I'll show the procedural terrain now. So, me wanting to run the whole world has some very, very difficult constraints, especially with procedural terrain. Here's the algorithm. I still need to update PCG to spawn like my new assets properly, so it doesn't look super good. It could be better, is what I'm saying. I still think it's cool as fuck. So yeah, we will see the nav mesh start to get built here once the player spawns, once this finishes. Okay, there I am. Oh, I'm falling. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Oh boy. Oh boy, am I. Okay. Yeah, there's the underground caves. Ooh, good. Nothing super exciting down in there yet. The nav mesh is going. It'll go faster with the display turned off. But eventually we will see it go out here into this empty area. There are terrain chunks here, but they are not rendered. They don't actually exist. They're just raw data. And I'm answering your question, I promise. It'll take a bit. So it is just raw vertex and index buffers. I do this to save on memory because I do want to run the whole world. It's a large world. Here's the world map here. There's me. Each of these different colors is like a different zone. So I think I'm on the edge of Amberwood Forest and Crystal Spire, which is a desert and a meadow. I know that doesn't look like it. It's not correct. Not correct. All those zones and stuff are procedurally generated as well. So if I were to zoom out here, you can kind of see where this is a zone, this is a zone, and then over here is a different zone as well. Did the nav mesh? The nav mesh has stopped. What are you doing? I don't think that's right. I think it is built more, but I think the rendering got fucked up. I just need to like change something here. Oh, nice. Unreal Engine has stopped responding. Love that. Love that for me. I didn't want to rename it. I just need to like, yeah. See, there we go. There we go. Okay, so we can see the nav mesh is here. Even though there's no component here. There's no mesh. There's no collision. There is collision on these ones. But there's like a function called like custom export, like nav mesh geometry or something like that. And I can provide it with raw index and vertex buffers. And that's what I do to get the nav mesh to generate here. Like I've capped it just for testing, but it would continue to generate continuously. And when I like walk around and stuff, like this stuff stays here. And that's how this stuff gets spawned too by PCG. When you have raw index and vertex buffers, you can store them in a spatial data structure so that you can efficiently query for points on the mesh. This is how like ray casting or line tracing works in collision systems. So I store it in a bounding volume hierarchy, and then I've kind of written my own almost collision system, not really, but I've written my own like line traces, right? Because none of my entities have collision on them either, but they have like bounds data, ECS data, and I can do things like when the player is like looking at an entity and like clicks to target them, I actually do one of these line traces where I have all my entities stored in a bounding volume hierarchy as well. I chunk them as well. So I can do line traces for entities, I can do line traces for terrain as well. And so for the movement of the entities on the terrain, to make sure they stay on the nav mesh, to make sure they don't fall through the ground, to make sure they do fall when they walk, maybe accidentally walk off the edge or something, to actually apply gravity. I have my own like velocity processor that does all that. It'll do line traces against this custom data here. And also, it may do an actual Unreal Engine line trace as well, because I have a building system. You can like place buildings and such. It's kind of a shitty, hang on, let me get out of here. It's kind of a shitty building spot. I don't think the PCG graph is working in this zone, so it's very, very empty. But yeah, like the player can like build and stuff. So I might, sometimes I need to do line traces for here if I don't hit terrain. My line traces are much more efficient. My line traces are much more efficient. Yeah, this force kind of looks like shit compared to the test level because I haven't updated the PCG graph for it yet. Yeah, got some floating mushrooms. So that is the TLDR. Yeah, that's a bit of my world. I got talent trees too, some bare bones talent trees, and it will be destructible eventually. I've prototyped that. It works, not well, but it works. So more work to do there. Let's test and see if my tree chopping works, or if I broke it. And I think what I should do... Is this WoW 2? Yeah. It's just the icons. It is literally just the icons. I'll give them back, I swear. I wanted to do a vlog here. Yeah, we want to do a vlog. This is cylinder. I guess I don't have a vlog for cylinder, huh? What about... Okay, alright. I use the sounds too. Okay. I don't want to have to make... I'll just... Can I just reuse the box here? I'll just use the box. Make this one purple. Make this one blue. Just so I know which one we're hitting. Okay, so update that. I want to see that. Oh no, there's 500 spawn still. Okay. God damn. Oh, it was live coding. Okay. Just give me, I just want one guy for now. Griff Oakwood, come here, you. Join my colony. Yes, cool. Okay, give me the vlogger. Vlogger, barely know her. Okay, okay, he got there. Let me see, let me take a peek here. So this is the frame where we did the interaction. Where are my vlogs at? Where are my Foxy boys? Oh, I bet we probably got here, huh? Maybe I should vlog there as well. I mean, I already know where that is. So basically, yeah, basically we didn't see that. Well, yeah, because they're not entities yet. The trees aren't entities until he swings it. So actually, that's fine. I may have cleared that when I didn't need to. Okay. We might have some here. Okay, this is the frame where he found new targets. He found the stump as a target. You got a random... Oh yeah, I need to fix that. He's adjusting himself. Okay, this is the view where he does the interaction. Now, we should have bounds here. Okay, I need to put a breakpoint. We need to breakpoint. There we go. So I don't think we're not hitting where I thought we would hit. Okay, so we're not getting the entity there. Thank you for the follows, by the way, guys. I know I missed some. Welcome in. Oh, did I not implement the... No, it's implemented. I didn't implement it on the log. Did I? No, I did. It's got an entity there. Wait, why are we not returning the fucking entity then? Huh? Oh, the interaction object is... Well, here it's the... Okay, here, yeah, no, this makes sense. Okay, skip to the next one. Because it's not entity yet. He chopped all the way through it in one hit. What a machine. Okay, we do have the entity here. Okay, yeah, we have the bounce. Yeah, the bounce are here. Oh, yeah, this is in like local space. This is like a disgusting syntax here. My doggo is sound asleep behind me. Everyone be very quiet. Oh, he's stuck now. Oh, he's in a tree. Get out of that tree, Griff. Where the fuck did he go? He ran up the tree. Okay, get down from there. Get down from there, you. There he goes. Sir, what are you doing? Okay. Wow. Wow. What a fucking machine. You're supposed to chop the stump though, dude. You're also supposed to... Uh-oh. Okay, he's doing the thing where... Okay, there we go. That's usable. Okay. Need to do a better job here. Okay, we get the pathfinding. Those are all of his targets. There we go. Where is the thing getting vlogged at? There should be a blue box fucking somewhere. I mean, it's working. It was working, kind of. He skipped some trees, though. I don't know what was going on there. Maybe transform by is not the right move here. I just want to visualize this a little bit. All right. Okay, is this the new sauce? Thank you, Claude, for correcting yourself there. Fix the ECS vlog boxes and okay, fix that. And then I'm going to continue to look. I want to know why he skipped these. So he should be, he's swinging here. Oh, okay. Okay. I might need some more logs as to why he wasn't considering this tree here. Also, I think I want to change the color. Yeah, let's change the color on those considered trees. We're going to, instead of red, let's do blue. You know what's going on? Oh, he's getting caught up that I'm using a V-log box for the cylinder. I can't even read that. I mean, isn't that the same fucking thing? He just kind of like reordered it. What are you fucking doing? Same thing, brother. Actually, don't need a text on there. Okay, and then this, it looks like this got considered. So why did he skip this then? Oh, wrong one. Yeah, it looks like this not considered. Oh, there's the purple. Oh, that's something different though, right? Did we try to call the interaction here? Why did this get called? Why are we drawing the box here? That doesn't make sense. I wonder if this was just one frame of... What happens is we're updating the interact action to be a new one. But I think the old, like, success and failure tags are still... They get, or like, no, those get cleared. Those get cleared, right? They get cleared. They should get cleared at the beginning. Wait, I have 2 frames of considering this. 3. Wait. 1, 2. No, okay, no, just 2. Okay, so there's extra work there that doesn't need to be done. Something's going wrong. Oh, it's because of the state tree, right? Yeah, there's 2 clear interact datas happening here. Okay, we'll need to look into that for sure. But he is chopping trees and shit. Why isn't it, why am I not getting a vlog though for the location? I don't see any purple. Oh, it would be this frame. Yeah, it showed up fine on the other one. And it says interact with unfinished, so we fucking definitely got there. 'Cause that's here. Whoops. That's here. We definitely were within here. Oh, and I probably shouldn't be using the squared version. So yeah, we were probably always within radius because we were using the squared version of the interaction distance. So, okay, we might be failing now then. And let me actually, I'm going to BRB. I need to take my doggo outside. BRB real quick here. All right, we're back. Alrighty then, let's see if we can actually draw the bounds correctly now. I'll go ahead and clear. He's not. Why did you skip the stumps? He's also invisible. Wait, what? Why are you going there? There's nothing there, bro. Why are we going there? Okay, now it's getting logged correctly. Okay, that is what we want. Okay. They're still being drawn as red. Wait, what's being... we're only drawing the blue... Okay. So wait, did we get the stump is returned? Oh no, is that focal? Okay, I gotta draw these as like yellow then. Make sure they don't conflict with the other colors. Or green? Is green? Too many, I'm trying too many fucking spheres all over the place, man. Let's do yellow. Yellow's good. I also want to see, do we log here? Oh, we're drawing, okay, so yeah, those are just going to be, red. That's why I did red here, to match those. Okay, we can rebuild though. He's skipping the dynamic meshes. Why? Why are you doing that, man? Is it because of this? I'm gonna guess it's because of that new bit I added. Why are you still returning blue? Oh, this is interesting. So the chopped trees are... What is that? So many things are happening here. Okay. Oh, here's the yellow. Yeah, we are like... Yeah, they're being returned. But why is he... There's also allegedly one right there. Oh. I'm a fucking idiot.
Dum 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 dum.
Yeah, I wasn't setting the closest distance. Yeah, that had been failing kind of intermittently. So yeah, clear everything. He should be. Yeah, he should actually clear the stump now. Get rid of that. Yeah, he's finally clearing the stumps. Good. Need to work on the movement system a little bit so he doesn't like jitter his feet, you know? Why are you... Is that that's not a stump? That's a stump, so why are you... Or is he trying to clear this thing now? What are you trying to clear? Okay, he is stuck. Okay, I think we're like returning that. Okay, what I want to do... I want to know where the actor location is being logged here. Go ahead and just do a draw debug. Well, let's just do draw debug sphere, actually. I hate that they go away when you pause it. You have to do something like non-persistent lines and then lifetime just like 0.1. Okay, now I can see these trees. Yeah, their location seems to be at the foot of the capsule. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that okay. I could have just fucking clicked on them and seen it. Okay. I'm not used to working with actors. Okay, so how do I want to handle that? I guess I should offset the dynamic mesh relative position when it gets spawned to where it's more towards the center. Okay, let's try that. I bet Claude can fucking take care of this. It even understands to use the capsule entity data or the cylinder entity data. Or I should probably rephrase that. Well, I'll just let him go. Well, yeah, we could just use the... Hang on, we could just use the box. Hang on. Okay, yeah, now do that. Hurry up, please, as well. And also, he's like stuck, right? Yeah, he's in a stuck state. Well, let's figure out why he's stuck here. Oh, he's interacting here. Is he swinging? No. So what are you doing? I wonder if like live coding messed that up or something, because he got the interacting tag, so he got to false here. And I think we just wait for the swing to end. Or this thing happened. I bet if I interact with him. Yeah, let me check out what Claude did here. Or we can just get local bounds. Okay, that's fine. Okay, then let's turn off the... And so I can just click on it and see it. We'll turn off the debug drawings too. It is so laggy. What are we lagging about? Okay, he's still trying to go here. Yeah, let's just restart. We gotta restart. Let's rebuild the engine. It's running terribly at the moment. Okay. Where's my guy at? There he is. He was up in a tree. Okay, join my colony. Okay. Tough. Oh, that's not... Okay, it set the world locate. Wait, what? Set relative location on the local, on its own local bounds. Let me just do this my own way. I don't like whatever the hell Claude. Claude is still not listening to the unnecessary consts. But yeah, I want to get the bounds, like of the box. I think. We also we need to do this probably after collision is generated. Well, no, we just need to do it after the dynamic mesh is set. Okay, set relative location. I want you to be the bounds. Where the hell did I put that? There it is. I just want to like set relative location. Let's just do like... So what would be the fucking relative location here then? I just want to shift it up. I want to shift the dynamic mesh component down. No. No. The actor location is the base, which is basically where it gets chopped at. I want to do two things. I want to change the location that this is spawned at, as well as offset it by its size. Oh, that's kind of a pain in the ass. That's kind of a pain in the ass. Yeah. So we set the actor location there. Oh, we need to basically finish spawning. Spooky. I mean, is that, yeah, that would like update, right? I think that's fine. But then we need to get dynamic mesh component, set relative location. I mean, is that it? Is it, do I need to set relative location there? I don't know. I hate thinking about like world location to relative location. Ugh. 3D math is hard, man. Actually, just stop. Just stop. We're just gonna do this manually. We're gonna do this ourselves. Give me a smaller. Where is it? Is it falling through the ground right now? Yeah, that assuredly was not correct. Yep, that's not correct. Nor is it even offset. Are these bounds in world space? Are they in world space, and are they even updated for the dynamic mesh? Oh no, what fucking button did I hit? Oh no, I forgot what button does this. Revert column selection. I need to fucking unbind whatever this is. Alt Shift Insert. Wow, that was correct. Okay. Draw, debug box, the world box. Draw that there. I need to subtract there to get the relative. Just guessing here. Okay, so that is the world location. The fuck did it set it? And the origin isn't even correct. Is set relative location not the thing I want here? Digging C++ for a class for school and realize I don't think I'll be able to do it. Like I'm gonna need someone like you to make a game I want. Bigger the doctor, I'm only a receptionist. Dude, you just gotta keep going, man. If you're still in school, you're young, believe me. When I was your age, I did not think that I would ever be capable of what I'm doing now. If you enjoy it and you keep doing it, you will get to this point. This is it because it's like the root component that I can't like change the origin here? I'm 30. Well, maybe young was the wrong word, but you said you're in class, so you're young in terms of your journey of where you're at. I always thought that this Remember you working on this a couple months ago, and holy crap, you made so much progress. There's UI and stuff now. there has always been UI. There's been UI for a long time. Let me think here. What are you building? I'm building a video game. RPG Colony Sim Roguelite is what it'll be. I don't know how to do what I want here. But like with meat picks and stuff. Wait, what? Meat picks. Yeah, that's always been there. That's always been there. It's been there for years now, I think. The buff bar. Or debuff bar, rather. How much is the development is done? Probably like 0.1%. It's a tasty meat pick. Ah, hey, if you want some meat picks, you can slide on my DMs, okay? Hey, set relative location seems to just move the entire trunk somewhere else in the world and doesn't actually change the offset of the dynamic. I feel like because it's the root component, you can't do this. Like the root component and the actor location are like one and the same or something like that. Oh yeah, it's mentioning root component here. What did you do? You just imported something? Oh, translate. Ah. Huh. Is that gonna work? Okay, we'll try it. We'll try it. Do you have any plans to start teaching online? No. No, I do not. No time. Ain't nobody got time for that.
If you have to ask, big man, you can't afford it.
Also that. Okay, it's still fucking transported this goddamn tree trunk. Okay, well that worked. Yeah, the origin is up there. It just like popped it off. It just kind of popped off, didn't it? Do you have Discord by chance? Never heard of it. Maybe your secret vault of coding. And like maybe your secret vault of coding easier? You're gonna have to try that one again. I'm confused. Test it on. I want to test this on a bigger tree here. I think it does like it. I think this is moving the tree, and I don't like that. So I guess you work for some company and do game development in your free time. Yes. I don't do game dev for my day job, though. I feel like this should be fine. Set actor location. Because we're just calling get transform afterwards. I feel like this should be fine. I was joking about not hearing about Discord. I know Discord exists. No, I don't have a Discord. Yeah, I think the finished spawning is weird here. I think the finished spawning is weird. Just started my game crashing and not understanding it. Aren't we all? That's the beauty of game development. I'm using spawn actor deferred. And it's not that it's colliding with something, because I was spawning it right on top of the thing anyway. Before. Try that. Yo, bro, do you remember me?
If you have to ask, big man, you can't afford it.
Choppy, this a treat? Okay, that was better. So yeah. It had something to do with the finish spawn. What's this cult in the forest up to? This is the T-pose cult. What they like to do is T-pose. Yeah. Control the debug sphere. Local bounds center. Am I going the wrong direction? I might be. Curious. Very curious. That's the location of the tree, huh? Okay, so get transformed maybe is not what should be passed in here. I don't know if that affects anything. If I just do fucking... Yes, no, I need to, I do need to pass something in there. I think I just want to pass in the, probably the chop depth point. Make that blue. Okay. Let's watch that a little closer here. Where my capsule? Where's my capsule at? That's a pretty damn near perfect capsule. Thing is, I do feel like I kind of have to just use the transform of the original tree because we're splitting it. No, yeah, I do think we have to use get transform here. Just maybe our order of operations are a little bit off. Maybe we finish and then translate. Okay, let's try that. We'll finish first, then set the location. Because finishing with that get transform before was correct. I think. I mean, we'll watch it in slow-mo to make sure that's the case. That looks a lot better. I think. It's still overlapping a little bit. Is that because of the capsule? Where is my... what the fuck is that? What is that fucking collision? Okay, so now the collision is just all fucked up, huh? Because we generated the collision after. We have to... We have to do this before we finish transforming, I guess. Otherwise, the generated collision isn't correct. Or, sorry, before we finish transforming. Collision was all fucking off. Why the fuck didn't this work perfectly? It was kind of close. I might need the... Oh, you know what I might need? I might need the difference between the center and offset before. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. I need the difference between the center and the offset before. And then this location needs to include that. But isn't that the same fucking thing as this? What's the math here, Claude? Give it to me. Does world box even help? I don't know. We still need the difference, right? I don't think it understood. I don't think it understood. I mean, I'll fucking try it. So what would I need to do? I have like the old offset. Just like this, you know, it's like big. And then I want to translate the dynamic mesh by that many, so I need that amount. And then I need to offset it by that difference, right? Conceptually, I think I understand what needs to happen, but the actual like math for it. No, okay, no, that's perfect actually. That is, that's perfect. Okay, Claude did understand the assignment. Oh my god, it's so laggy though. What is happening on the fucking tree chop right there? And then you still have the, I think it's... Yeah, and then the origin is fixed. Moxie. Grumpy girl. Can you stop, Unreal? Why are you like this? What is fucking happening? Okay. Does this happen to you guys? Okay, so I am on my player. Usually the debug drawings go away, right? I eject. They're not there. Got all like confused. Oh my god, okay, just stop. Just fucking stop. My dog's seeing fucking ghosts, man. Okay, perfect. Okay, now we got the right location. What the fuck happened to that? He got yeeted. Okay, cool. Thank you, render hardware interface. Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay. Should we get rid of that? Get rid of our debug drawings here. I might rebuild again, actually. Might rebuild again here. Okay. So I guess now is when we need to recheck the NPC log chopping. Also, why can I not log chop? Trunk, I don't know what to call it. Okay, where is it? Here. Join my colony and do the thing. Okay, now he's not going to target this one because it's moving. Once it's done moving, go to sleep. Interesting. He made like a little sliver. Okay, so he is hang on, he is swinging at this one. Oh shit. Wait, oh, is he stuck now? Yeah. Yeah, he did the sideways chop, not the... Oh, I never updated this. I need to update the thing here. Okay, the ability ended. Ability ended, which is... We should have done stuff. Wing finished. You have an interact action still. He does. I bet he didn't have shop result. Did we get to swing finished? Go back to when this swing started here. This is the frame where the swing started. Yeah, okay, I mean, we added, I didn't see the... He had an interact action, I checked there. We didn't see this log. We didn't see this one. So that means we had to have gotten here. I'm wondering if it didn't take damage properly. Thank you for the sub. Moonlight, welcome. I'm gonna guess it never took the damage or something. I should have done like a fake chop. It calculated damage. Wait, when did we get to the we added the recoil for it. Why are we not like continuing here? We're still stuck at in current anim. Wait, did that didn't actually... Here's where we ended the ability. Okay, we did add the fake chop collision. I see it. Damage already got dealt, though. may need to take a break here. I was just zoning the fuck out right there for a second. Yeah, my brain is kind of mushy. Brain is kind of mushy. Let me try one more thing. Let's fix this swing here. Is free trunk. Odd, go to bed, bro. What are you doing? Okay. Where's homeboy at? Rin Copper. Oh, sorry. No, don't do any of that. Just overhauled my state treats flawless. Now my frame rate is insane. Oh, were you hitting issues with it already for frame rate? See if he targets this one here. There we go. No, you're doing the wrong swing, you dickhead. Doing dumb things. 10,000 dangling async actions. Oh yeah, I've had that before. In a few seconds of combat. But I think I need to go to bed. Right, we didn't even fucking get there. Does it not have proxy actor data set up for it? Is that what the fuck is wrong here? Oh. Well, that would explain a lot. Why did I think that was automatically handled here? No, it is not. No, it is not. Yeah, I need to do that. I'm gonna pop 3 milligrams of melatonin and go down for the big sleep soon, TM. And you are a fucking performance enhanced, using some performance enhancing drugs there. Sleep like no man has slept before. Can we do things, please? Live coding, hello. Oh, it's because we're fucking I hate it. It's because we're fucking breakpointed. There we go. Now it works. Okay, now come here again. Still doing the wrong swing. Oh, right. We need to recreate the whole state. Yeah. I'm gonna pre-chop a tree for him. Come here. Wait, where did that fucking go? The tree got yeeted. Okay, I'll wait for this thing to finish falling. I'm kind of thinking that entities are going to be like way too efficient at gathering resources, you know? I may need to like... I don't like when games do this thing where NPCs follow different rules than the player does. I'd rather you not have to think about that. This one stopped moving so I can fucking do something. It's just rocking back and forth ever so slightly. Okay, now can you chop that? Yeah. There we go. Now he's got the right swing. Uh-oh. This is not. How did we get this far? Yeah, we'll need to handle that. So I kind of need an interface for this now. But I was thinking, like, I hate when games make like NPCs have different rules than the player has to follow. Like they don't have the same, you know, like stat scaling, or like, you know, a stun doesn't work on certain, you know, it works on players but not certain mobs, or like use this spell against a player and it works differently. Use this spell against a mob and it works differently than a player, and so on. But like if I make tree chopping the same, like leveling your tree chopping, if I make that the same for the player and the colonist, like you're just gonna go send a colonist to go chop trees, and then you're gonna go off exploring or something, and then by the time you get back, your colonist is going to have chopped like hundreds of trees. You know, and you're going to have way more wood than you know what to do with. So I think I have to make the colonists shittier. But I don't want the player to have to get in this world where they're like, okay, a level 1 or like a level tree chopping level 10 is different for a player than it is for an entity. You know? I don't want that to have to happen. Maybe just entities level up slower. That would be... Maybe that's a fix for that. Entities don't get as much experience. I think that's probably the easiest way to fix it, such that you don't have to keep the different rules in your head. $3 milligram rookie numbers. And y'all be grinding. I'm so lucky that I sleep so well. Like I am so fucking lucky. That is such a blessing, and I do not take that for granted. On a good day, I can fall asleep in 10 minutes. Man, that is a superpower. I used to not sleep well, so I understand the pain of those who do. I used to, when I worked a 9-to-5 job where I had to go into the office every day, I would dread the day ending, because it means I have to go drive into work the next morning. I hated that, so I would just stay up all night. Of course, that just became a vicious cycle. I wouldn't sleep, you know. I guess there was probably some subconscious anxiety or something there. I didn't like feel like directly shitty, other than just like, man, I don't want to go to work tomorrow. So you don't take caffeine? Well, no, I'm talking about sleep, not... I take caffeine. I drink some coffee in the morning for sure, but... I'm talking about like going to sleep. Like sleeping well is such a blessing. Last few years I've shifted to 3 a.m. sleep. Yeah, the fucking game dev grind for sure. Yeah, so I need to know what happens when I chop a fucking tree. Yeah, I think I need an interface, I think, would be... Do I need an interface? Let me look at these two. I think I can combine these, actually. These are like the exact fucking same. Yeah, I need to combine these into one. And then just have some different rules. I'll put a tag on it. Yeah. Okay. Well, let me write this all here. I'm gonna write this out to give myself a reminder. Combine. /log. Yes, data tag. Differentiate between them. Extract out the stump /trunk/unfelled specific code and call it conditionally. That's what I need to do. And you know what? You know what I'm going to do? Probably going to hop off here, but I'm going to pop off a prompt and we're just going to see if Claude can figure this the fuck out. Yeah. Dude, I swear, my dog has one brain cell. Just bouncing around in there. She is, there's a box that has been there for months now. And she's all of a sudden really suspicious of it. Like, it's like she just noticed it's there. And she won't turn her back to it. And she's growling at it. She's very cautiously tiptoeing towards it. Oh my god, I love her, but she's got just a fucking derp, man. What's the logic I want to do here? Because I'm trying to figure out how I want to get these logs inevitably processed. So what I have right now, you have to chop through them. Or maybe something unseen just occupied that box. Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. Don't you fucking dare. I'm rejecting that reality, and I'm going to substitute my own instead. Which is, my dog is dumb. But the flow for tree chopping is you chop all the way through it. The distance that you chop through is commensurate to the amount of damage that you deal. How much health the trunk has left. Oh, I reset the health on it after it's chopped. And now there's two pieces. I reset the health. There's the stump that's still in the ground, no physics, and there's the falling log, physics on that. When you're clearing the stump, you have to re-go through all the health again. So you have to now, and then stumps won't give you very much wood. So it's kind of like it's not efficient to chop the stumps, but it is the good Samaritan thing to do, you know. And then the tree, and I think I need to do some size or area perhaps. I think I'll probably use the area of the dynamic mesh of this fallen log here, because right now he's kind of at the middle. He's going to chop it again. Maybe I should do some math, because there might be some short trees that you maybe won't need to chop multiple times. But like, how many times would you guys think you should chop this again as a player before it like goes into your inventory? So I think what it's going to do is it's going to put a log item into your inventory that has a maximum stack size of 1. because you can't, you know, it's not like your player can carry around a bunch of logs. And I kind of even want to do some inventory Tetris, because what it would be really cool is if I could dynamically create log items, and with inventory Tetris, I could make like a 4x1, like a horizontal log that you can put in your inventory, and that could be completely commensurate or completely relational to the area or of the chopped log. And it's all dynamic, right? Like we're creating these logs at runtime with dynamic mesh components. So it's like we could do some cool stuff there. Not that that like serves any gameplay purpose. This is one of those systems that I criticize in games where it's like, you guys didn't need to do that to make the game fun. You know, you could have done the easier thing. This is my guilty pleasure system, I suppose. This is the technical side of me wants to do this because it's cool and I haven't seen it in a game before. It doesn't do anything for the gameplay, really. Like I could just do Valheim tree chopping and it would be the same. Potentially even better. And it's a lot more work to do it this way. So shame on me. That's what we call scope creep. Hey, that's my middle fucking name. Thank you for the follow, my man. Welcome in. Yeah, what would be cool is not just like for now I'm just gonna do stack size of 1, but like maybe in the future if I decide that I really do want to do inventory Tetris, I could grab the I probably want to do use the area for the for one either X or Y, and then use the bounding box. Well, I use the bounding box for both, actually. Use the bounding box for both, and then create an item for your inventory. Put it into your inventory after you've finished chopping it, you know, and then put it into. The higher my skill, the faster I chop the tree. Yeah, we'll have that. We'll have a tree chopping skill for sure. Perhaps a higher level, sharper axes too. Yeah, so what's cool about, and I was focusing on this, Odd, because like most survival games, they have like tiers. You know, you start at the copper axe, then you get the steel axe. And, you know, you can chop stronger and stronger trees. And the lower level trees you chop faster. But my axes are just weapons in the game. All weapons deal damage. So I just run the damage equation against the tree, the same one that would run against anything else you fight. And so I'm planning on trees having like armor and stuff too. So like you could have a tree chopping set where you stack armor pin and you can woodcut more efficiently. So it all just depends on the axe stats, you know? So yeah, higher level axes will deal more damage to trees because they just deal more damage. And I'll have a whole curve table because all these trees are spawned with PCG, so they kind of have random scales to them. And so I was spending all stream one time trying to come up with an equation for like how much health these trees should have based on their, like what type they are, what their area is, what their scale is. Yeah, I have like a whole curve table for all that stuff. That'll reflect how much EXP is given from them as well. EXP, armor, health, other stuff, I don't know. And I think maybe, I don't know if I'm going to do the thing where it's like, hey, you can't chop this tree. I think maybe I'll just have it, you'll deal such a inconsequential amount of damage to it that it'll be effectively... I don't know if I want to do that though, because then it's going to incentivize someone to sit there for an hour tree chopping, dealing 1 damage. Maybe I'll round down. Maybe I'll do that. I'll do a floor on the damage, because I will have fractional damage. So maybe there is a 0. You deal 0 damage to a tree, basically. Oh, and you know what would be cool? Oh, I just had an idea for a great system. Okay. So the amount of damage that armor mitigates against a weapon affects how much durability it takes. I'm planning on having like ironwood trees that give you wood that's like very strong, but they'll have like their health will be very, very high. So they're not like efficient for EXP, but the resources are valuable. I'm wondering if they'll have a, you know, of course they're ironwood, so give him a really high armor value. And then it's like to go chop these trees, like you're just churning through axes because of how much durability damage it's dealing to your axe. I like that. That's a good system. I'm writing that down. Where's my random ideas? There it is. Durability damage is dealt to weapons based off of how much armor or how much damage armor has mitigated. Love that. I'm all in for scope creep. I'm here for the journey, not the result anyway. You're gonna fit in well here. You're gonna fit in well. I am gonna hop off though. Let's kick off this prompt real quick. Take care of the to-do in the tree handle chop view. Okay, let's find someone to raid. Who is streaming today? Matica was. Orca is. Walker is as well. Who's also doing Unreal Engine. I'll send you guys over there. Oh, I didn't say don't make any mistakes. Fuck. Okay. There goes my quota. All right, I'll see you guys next month with my quota resets. Okay. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Shout out again to Prismatica for the raid earlier. I hope you all have a great rest of your holiday weekend if you're here in the United States. If not, I hope you don't have... I'm kidding. Also have a great rest of your day as well. Take care, everyone. Goodbye. Bye.